Hey guys, what's up? This is Topsy Hatley here with my next playthrough. Can anybody guess what game this is? I'll give you a hint. It's my favorite SNES game ever. I love this game so much. Words cannot describe how much I love Super Metroid. I said that a little too early, didn't I? Super Metroid! Ah, ha, 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 ha. No, but seriously, this game is amazing. If you guys have never played this game, wow. What the heck? Apparently I don't have English text or anything like that, whatever. Well, let's go set my controller. No, that. Item cancel, that's fine. Angle up, angle down. Yeah, you'll see what all this means in the game in a sec. So let's start!
The last Metroid.
The leads
in
Metroid.
captivity.
Yes, first, or
The
I'm gonna
galaxy
stop.
Is at peace.
That's so cool. I love the German text. Auf Zebes. I'm not gonna. That's hard. I can't die, Metroids. That's all I know. Alright, I'll read this. I first battled the Metroids on planet Zebes, or Zebes, whatever you want to call it. I call it Zebes. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain and used the creatures to attack, galactic civilization. This is a reference, I think, to the first Metroid game, or maybe the second. I don't remember exactly which one it is, but it's just showing you, yeah, Samus destroyed Mother Brain, and she exploded in her little glass tank. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them, except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. Because confused children always follow people. Never mind. Ah! It's ugly, shoot it! She's not shooting it. Whatever. I personally delivered it to the Galactic the Galactic Research Station. Wow! At Ceres, that's what I'm gonna call it, so scientists could study its energy producing qualities. Yep, see, she's handing it over. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the power of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. No way. You know what good it is? It stops time. It's the only thing in that entire picture that's moving. That's what Metroids do, they stop time. Well, satisfied that all went well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I was hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. The Ceres station was under attack. No! She's gotta go save it. She must! It's up to her. All up to her. Yeah, the space colony. That's where we're headed. We need to figure out what the distress signal was for. What could possibly be... Dang it. It'll take me a second to get back into this game. Like I was saying, what could possibly be distressing this place? I don't see anything wrong. Nothing is wrong at all. Everything looks perfectly fine to me. Yeah, see, look at this. Everything's still intact. The doors still work. There's nothing wrong here. Oh. There's a dead woman there. Ah! Wow, that's gruesome. Alright, well... I'm not going to worry about that right now because I have other things to do. Hooray. Oh, hey, there it is. Let's pick up the Metroid and leave. I said pick up the Metroid, Samus, and leave. What are you doing? You need to... Try it from this side. Pick up the Metroid. Oh, it's... Maybe it's stuck to the... Ah! Die, whatever you are. Spawn of Satan. Ow. No, honestly, I'm just gonna do what needs to be done. You need to basically take a certain amount of damage, and then when you start beeping like that, then, yeah, the fight moves onward. Ow. I'm gonna try and do this game like as fast as I can, but I'm not going for like speedrun qualities and stuff. I know tricks in this game to make this game go by really fast. I know tricks and glitches and ways to exploit things in this game, which I will be showing off. Which I'll talk about later, but for now, I'm just gonna try and get out of this place with all these horrible poof clouds. Run, Sam. Ow. Ow, again. Nothing really hurts too much. I've never seen anybody actually die at the Sears station, but ow! At the space station colony before. Really? Puffs of smoke. Oh my god, puffs of smoke hate me. Oh dear, really? Was harder than it should have been, but never mind that. See, we were supposed to go save the colony, and, you know, we picked up this distress signal to hopefully go and save it. And what does Samus do? She blows it up. That's a way to be. That's the way to do it right there. You are a good person, Samus. You really are. Planet Zebes. Zebes, whatever. You can say it however you want to say it. You're not the one playing right now. When you play the game, you can say it however you want. So, yeah. Exactly. So. And now starts the true journey of the game. That space colony junk was just, honestly, I think it was just a way to introduce you to the gameplay, how Samus reacts, how she moves, what you can do, like, you know, whatever. And then that introduced you to one of the worst boss fights in the game, not later, like right away. It's like, guess what? You get to fight this giant thing. Any of you who played the other games probably know who that is. Spoiler alert, it's Ridley. There's a lot of things to do in here, and I'm going to do my very best to get 100%. I've done it millions of times before. I'm not going to brag, but I've actually been able to complete this game well under an hour with 100%. I've been able to do it. I think my best score that I ever got, if you want to call it that, was a 100% run, 48 minutes, I think it was, or in gameplay minutes, I mean. I don't remember exactly what it was. It could have been 50 something, I don't remember, but it was under an hour. Not like some of those Speed King dudes who can beat the game with only the necessary items in like 30 minutes or something like that. I can't do that. I'm not even gonna try. Oops. And over here is our second item. I'm not paying attention to what I should be commentating. I had just received the Morph Ball, which is the classic Metroid item. Sorry. It lets her turn into this little ball by pressing the down button twice. And those are obviously missiles. I did that wrong. Oh well. What I was trying to do there, which some of you may know, some of you may not, is I was trying to do something called the mock ball, which is that. If you'll notice that if you jump like this and you'll bounce when you land on the ground in the morph ball. By doing it a certain way, you won't bounce at all, and then you'll keep the momentum that Samus previously had in the jump. It's called mock ball. It's a very, very handy tool for exploiting things later in the game, and I'll show you how. Well, maybe in this update. I don't know. Depends on how fast I can get up there. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that I learned about this game from watching other people play and just randomly doing things myself. But, you know, you learn as you go. It's starting to seem like the power's turning back on. And it seems like, oh my god, there's aliens all over the place! No! Ow. Space pirates, why are they here? How did they get here so quickly? All those surveillance beam things, they weren't checking my temperature or whatever. Oops. Oh, darn. Who needs platforming? Dang it! You are annoying. Who needs to do the platforming portion of this room when you can just wall kick? Yay! That's actually another easy way to... Whoa, 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 whoa. That's another easy way to exploit a whole bunch of things in this game, too, is to wall kick. The way to... Hello? Thank you. The way to execute the wall kick is you have to be... you have to be doing the somersault jump. There's 2 different jumps that Samus has. You can just jump like this regularly, or you can do the forward and jump thing where she does the somersault. You can only wall kick if you're doing the somersault. What happens is, you need to... What is it? You need to be, against a wall, obviously. And, you just press the opposite direction and the jump button kind of simultaneously. And that's how you kind of perform the wall jump. Oh, I wasted 1 too many. Whatever! I don't care. I want what this dude has. Come on. Hello! There is a way to exploit something here too, but I've never been able to accomplish it before. There's a way to get that item there, which triggers the door to close. There is a way to get through that door before it closes. I have not been able to perform it. I apologize. You shouldn't be giving me missiles. Missiles are your demise. Ah! Ow. Whatever. I just kind of like to tank that dude. I don't like wasting time trying to like miss his attacks and stuff like that. I don't care about no damage and stuff like that. I just want to get him over with. He's not even really that much of a boss, honestly. Bugs. Bugs all over the place. Alright, but the item that we got from him was the, well, that sucked. The item we got from him was the Morph Ball Bombs, which are these things here. Used to, well, obviously blow up things that your gun can't destroy, like little blocks and certain things you'll see later on in the game. I'm wasting time. Ha! Damn. Alright, let's go down here first. Ow, that was rude. There's items to be had over here. Yeah, the morph ball bombing segments of the game can get really boring really quickly, so I'll try and make light of them when I can, but, you know, don't expect much out of me. Hooray! This game is just so much fun. I mean, it definitely holds the place in my heart as my favorite NES game ever. It's amazing. It's so explorative. It's so do-it-your-own way. It's just massive. Oops. Wee. Oh, I got hit again. Woo. Hooray, an energy tank. If you haven't already noticed where it says energy 99, that's how much HP you have. And by adding an energy tank, it gives you an extra 99 HP. So now I have like a total of 198 or 100 something, 189 or something like that. I don't remember. I'm not a mathematician. Don't expect me to do math like that. I might as well open that door right now, because I'm just going to have to open it later. But I'm not going in that door right now, and you'll see why later when I actually go through the door. Why did I do that? Oh well. I don't want to waste time destroying those big ugly brain pod things. There's no need! But now we're heading down into the next area. That area we were just in was Criteria. This area down here with the badass music is Brinstar. And actually, yeah, I will actually get to show off one of the little cheeses or whatever, if you want to call it that. Hooray. Okay, I'll show it to you first, because I'll have to fail it to get an item anyway. But, whoa, hey. Up here, there is a, those things there, and if you run straight to it like that, the conveyor pillar thing, the automatic pillar thing, will always get in your way if you try to run there. Unless, I think, of course, you have the speed booster later on in the game, which we don't have, obviously. But that's fine. The only way to get to it is if our morph ball could move fast enough. Now, here's where the mock ball comes into play. And I fucked up. That's okay. Last time I did this, I did it really, really, really well. I did it like on the first try, and it was awesome. But my computer... Ah! I messed up again. Alright. What I'm trying to do here... Like I said, I'm not going for a speed run. I'm just exploiting things about the game. What I'm trying to do here is jump 1 pixel like that before you go into the room. And then by doing this, you can execute the mock ball and make it right through. That's the easiest way to go about doing that early in the game. And that's a reserve tank, what we just got. What happens is you fill that up with extra energy after you accumulate all energy needed for your energy tanks and your regular restore energy. And if at any point in the game your energy gets too low, like it runs out, the auto tanks will come in and they'll refill your HP with what they have in them. It's very handy in case you get into a bind and you're not, like, fully prepared to do it or something and you're just dying. It's very, very handy. Ow. No. See how it kind of turned yellow there when I picked that up? That means that I had full energy on myself, and the energy I just picked up went toward my auto tanks. And here is why I wanted to do that mock ball trick. This is a super missile. This opens green doors, as the regular missiles open pink doors. Yeah, things are color-coded in this game, yes. But the good thing about that is we can skip a certain boss, because we got that first. I guess it's known as the skip the spore spawn path. That pink door over there is nothing, it's just a missile refill, and I don't really care to refill my missiles right now. And I screwed up the mock ball. Whatever, but I needed to be the morph ball anyway. To execute the morph ball, mock ball, I don't think I said it, you have to be running, you jump, and keeping the same speed in your jump, you need to press down, holding down like this, you need to press down right before you land on the ground, and that'll prevent you from bouncing. Because if you bounce with the morph ball, that means that you will lose the momentum. And being able to do the wall kicks lets you get up here when you shouldn't, because they have those plus mark blocks up there on the ceiling. I'll show them to you right there. That's grappling hook marks, which we will get later in the game, obviously. Please don't do that. But yeah, like I said, there's plenty of ways in this game to exploit things. It's awesome that they put that kind of stuff in. Really, it is. But down here is another secret, as if it wasn't conspicuous at all. Alright. And we get the charge beam. The charge beam is pretty cool. It does exactly what it says. Turns her into Mega Man. Now I can charge and kaboom! Yeah! It's awesome, isn't it? Alright, whoops. I would have needed to gone up in this room, but since I got that mock ball trick and since I did the mock ball trick, I'm sorry, and I got the power missiles, I'm missing something. Give me a minute. There we go. Something up here too. The spore spawn is a plant boss, and you need to beat the spore spawn if you're doing this game regularly without cheating, I guess if you want to call it that. Ow. You need to kill the spore spawn in order to get the first power missile in the game. But you know, like I showed you the mock ball trick, there's a way out of everything in this game, so seeing as how I did that, I can skip the spore spawn boss right now and come back later and totally pwn his ass. Oh, fucked it up. There we go. It takes a little bit of coordination to do the mock ball trick, yes, but ow. But it really helps. And let's stop here for right now, because this is a whole new area, And I will see you guys next time for more Exploitation and more Super Metroid. See you guys then. Bye.